Russo, man. Russo. What are you thinking, man? I'm just gonna head right into this and read what Vince Russo put on his blog today, and well, not today, whenever he put it on there. God, it says well, it was about Monday night Raw. It said everybody is running to the defense of WWE, claiming that Raw was a great show on Monday night. Why was it great in their opinion? Simply because an NXT wrestler they all marked out for, Sami Zayn, made his surprise appearance on the WWE's premiere show. I can only imagine when Sami got introduced by Bret Hart and came out as a surprise through the Raw entrance to the internet wrestling community. It was the equivalent of Jesus himself showing up unannounced at the Sea of Galilee. But to the casual wrestling fan, nobody cared. To them it was a jobber and nothing more. So they indeed turned back to hoops. Raw is a television show, and Sami Zayn is not a television star, nor will he be anytime soon. Sami is an exceptional wrestler on a wrestling show, and the only people who care about him are the die-hard wrestling fans who are looking for 5-star matches that the masses don't give a shit about. Are you serious? Really? I mean, everyone says Vince McMahon is out of touch. Man, you're out of touch if you really think this shit. Let's just go through the whole thing here. Everybody is running to the defense of Raw, WWE claiming that Raw was a great show on Monday night. Why was it great in their opinion? Simply because an NXT wrestler that they all marked out for, Sami Zayn. No. Raw was good because Raw was good. The Uppercuts match, Cesaro and Tyson. Fandango had a decent match with Rusev. He looked pretty strong. Rusev beat him, but Fandango did have a decent match with him, and usually Fandango isn't the guy to look strong, but he did get some moves in the Rusev match looked strong there, you know. But to the casual wrestling fan, nobody cared. To them, this was a jobber and nothing more. Okay, yeah, let's go off that. To the casual wrestling fan, nobody cared. That's not true, really. I mean, if the casual wrestling fan didn't know who he was, they might have thought he was just some jobber, but the fact that he came out and had an amazing match is a little bit different than somebody coming out and getting squashed by, you know, the newest, biggest heel or whatever, you know, 5-10 second match. It's different than somebody coming out and actually putting the boots to John Cena, you know. Tornado DDTs through the ropes, sit out Blue Thunder powerbombs. You don't see that stuff out of just a jobber match. And I'm pretty sure the crowd could see that too. Even the casual wrestling fan could see that that wasn't just some jobber match. Anyways, Raw's a television show, and Sami Zayn is not a television star, nor will he be anytime soon. I don't know about that. Maybe he'll finish up that NXT stuff he's got going on there, and he will be on Raw soon. I mean, he certainly proved that he could handle being on Raw. Sami is an exceptional wrestler on a wrestling show, and the only people who care about them are diehard wrestling fans. No. That's not true either. Because you give the guy's backstory. How he started out in the Indies, and he came to NXT, and now he's on Raw. People will eat that up. People will eat it up because it's an underdog story. You don't have to be a diehard wrestling fan to eat up an underdog story or care about somebody who started as a low ranking wrestler and now is in the big time. That's a bullshit statement out of you. saying that only the die-hard wrestling fans care about him. Maybe right now only the die-hard wrestling fans know about him, but soon he's going to be on everybody's minds or whatever, because they showed that he's not just a flash in the pan. People are going to look him up and they're going to realize what he's going through to get to where he is now. And these die-hard wrestling fans who are only looking for 5-star matches that the massive don't give a shit about. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? The massive people that aren't real die-hard wrestling fans don't give a shit to see a 5-star match? What do you think people walked away from WWE for, and they sit and they whine about the Rondies era, the Ruthless Aggression era, or the Attitude Era coming back? Because they walked away from wrestling because it was starting to become all scripted, too televised, for kids shit, and the matches were shit, and wrestling matches sucky. So a lot of people walked away. So why would you think that only diehard wrestling fans care about a good match? That's like taking Sons of Anarchy and saying, oh yeah, well they really don't care about the authenticity of the bikes they're riding, or they don't care if they're Harleys, or they don't care about that they didn't expand anything into the rules of the motorcycle club that he's doing, or that it mirrors real life motorcycle clubs, because they're only caring about the people and the shooting and the sex and stuff and like that. They don't really care about anything else. Or take a cup of coffee and someone's going to drink it. That's a shitty coffee. Oh, that's alright. They didn't care. They don't care. They just wanted a cup of coffee. Fucking stupid. Really. I mean, I liked your stuff before, but the stuff that you've said in this interview is just really may have me scratching my head. Like the massive people don't care to watch a good match. What do you mean? Anybody that watches anything, whether they're a small little fan or a big fan, want to see quality in whatever they're paying for or they're watching. That's the stupidest statement out there. Whether you're a 5-star, whether you're a freaking one-day watcher, you turn on it, you want to see a good wrestling match, either way. Whether you watched it, that was your first day, or that was your 900 millionth day watch, you still want to see a good match, and I understand why you would say the massive majority of people don't care to see a good match. I have no clue really what you're on here. That he's not bringing him ratings, but he could. And like I said, that's not the whole reason. That's not the whole point of Raw being a good show, is because he was on. That added to it. But in general, it was a really decent Raw, regardless of the fact he was on there or not. So, I don't know really what to say about this, other than what I've already said. A really stupid thing to say, like, only the smarks care about him, or whatever, only the real diehard wrestling. Well, no, I mean, he only just came out. I mean, of course some people don't, the massive majority of people don't know about him right now, but they're going to. I mean, his story isn't to where that a majority mass people wouldn't get behind him. Look at the crowd reaction to him was massive. Everybody was chanting his name. Everyone was doing his little Olay chant that they did ever since he was in the Indies. The guy's got star power. The guy's gonna go far. I really don't know why you would even say this or bother. The guy's got star power. The guy's gonna last a long time. And I don't know what your freaking problem is, or you gotta stick up your ass, but I don't know, that's gonna be the end of my video.